Hello, I'm going to show you how to use a VLookup function in VBA. So here a simple example. I have a phone directory. I have a list of names and the phone number of each user. The program, the code, my macro is going to ask the user to enter name, and the macro will retain the phone number of that person. So here, for example, if I click this button, which is going to run the code, my macro will ask what is the username. So I enter username. Let's say here I enter Liz1. Let's say Liz1 is a name of the user. So I click OK and will retain the phone number of that person, which is correct one. This is the phone number of that person. So let's go to the VBA code and understand line by line how it's implemented. So I go Visual Basic, and this is my code. This is my code. I'm going to step into the code to understand the code better. So first, I need to define two variables. The first one is called xName. It is the lookup value. Thus, I'm going to save it. I'm going to ask the user to enter a lookup value, the name of the person I am looking for. And then the VLookup will find the phone number and retain the value. So I'm going to save the phone number in another variable called xNumber. So both of them, they are type of string because they are character, not numbers. Even the phone number, because the phone number has dashes, so that's why it is character, it is string, not number. So the first line of code here will ask this function, input function, will ask the user to enter a username. When the user enters the username, the name will be saved in a variable called xName. Next, I'm going to call the VLookup function. The VLookup function here will ask the username. Let's type here Liz1. Okay, and here the function. This as a lookup function, it is Excel function. So I need to call this function. I need to use application.VLookup because it's part of the class called application VLookup. So I need to use the class name dot operator and then the function name. This function, like a VLookup function in Excel, it takes 4 arguments. The first argument is the lookup value. The next argument is the table range where I am looking for this name. And the third value is the column number I want to retain the value from, which is the phone number, and in my case, the column number 2. And the last one is false. False means I need exact match. So here I already have the xName entered. If I move the cursor over the name here, will tell me, see here, Liz1. The xName is Liz1. So I'm looking for Liz1 in this range. And if Excel found it or VLookup found it, I need the phone number, which is column number 2. And I need the exact match. So I execute this code, and then the phone number is going to be saved in xNumber. Now I need to display this phone number to the user. So I'm going to use a function called message box. Then I say this is a message, the phone number is, and then the real phone number. And that's the answer. The phone number is 471-123-8882, which is this one, which is the correct one. Okay, thanks.